I mean, in the article, how much could you say with a newspaper? What you would put in it? Just how much could you say?
I'm going to say it all. I can't control what the journalist says, but I intend to publish my victim impact statement.
Or you're going to publish the whole victim impact, and that's all it's going to amount to. In the impact statement, you don't accuse the prosecuting attorney of what he said.
Well, I have updated my statement, and I am going to publish my updated statement.
That information is in your updated statement?
Yes.
I don't know what you should do. I can't give you any advice or any guidance because I'm just scared to death, that's all.
And you should tell me your feelings if you want to.
Well, because I don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't want to either.
And I'm afraid that's what it's going to be. I don't know. Yeah, I just can't say that it's the right thing to do or it's the wrong thing to do. I can't give any opinion because I'm just scared, that's all.
And are you scared only of me getting in trouble or other things?
Of you getting in trouble and affecting your dad's case of where he even stands now. I mean, if this is going to come out before the 20th of October, then I don't know what it's going to be like when people go to court. They may walk out of the courtroom free. I don't know. I have no idea. It's just nothing but a mess.
That's true. And, I think that they are counting on us being afraid and keeping our mouth shut. And I think that's what happened to Dad, too. I think being afraid and Dad keeping his mouth shut helped lead to his troubles.
Yeah. I pray about it 24 hours a day.
Thank you, Grandma.
But I don't know what the outcome's going to be.
Well, I hope you enjoy other things than just thinking about this all the time, because this is a bummer.
Well, that's the reason why I read my books. Because when I'm reading them, this is blocked out. So I can't advise you in any way whatsoever because I don't know what I don't know why things turned out the way they did. That's all I can.
Yeah. I remember his expression and his tone of voice. That's what's and pointing that finger.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, he was pointing right at your mother and me.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't pointing at you. He was pointing right straight across the room at us.
Yes, he was.
And that, to me, I thought that was just terrible. So, but like I say, I mean, but what can you do? I mean, nothing whether the judge will do anything, I don't really know. But if he doesn't, that shows you that things aren't fair.
Okay, well, I am doing the work that I'm doing, and I'm doing the best that I can. And
well, I think you're doing wonderful.
Okay, thank you. And I do apologize if I can't keep you up to date with every little thing because.
No.
Okay.
No, my role is I'm just waiting for information.
And can I just tell you about my experience and my emotions?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm exhausted. Like last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I would get up at about 10:30, have breakfast, and then I would sit down at 11 a.m. and then I would sit here in the chair until like at least 6 o'clock, constantly working on letters, research, and phone calls. And then at 6 o'clock, I was like, holy shit, I'm exhausted. And so I've been fucking exhausted, putting in so many hours of just phone calls and waiting and research and Jesus Christ. And then, I've got like anxiety attacks and I gotta go take an anxiety pill. So, I've got a lot going on. In addition to I've not been going to the gym and working out as much. And I'm trying to stay on that as best I can and take care of my health and get enough sleep. And it's just a lot. So, if I am not, in enough contact as you would like, that's part of what's going on for me.
No, it's not the lack of contact. The action plan has to get in place, but it also has to be very carefully planned.
Well,
I
yeah.
understand that.
Well, there's very carefully planning, and there's the fucking clock running out. And there's having enough time and energy to do the very careful planning, because I'm running out, and so is Emily.
Ed does not think we have any legal recourse, but Ed is absolutely vehement on Parks was totally out of control.
Well, yeah. Absolutely, but, what are you going to do?
Not only do we have your recordings for evidence, we have a room full of people. That room full of people who were there have a different impact of this news than people who just read it in a newspaper. They will not see Parks' anger. They will not see Parks pounding his arms on the table. They will not see Parks almost jumping out the... Ed's description was, he thought Bob Parks was about ready to jump out of the chair and attack me. I have never felt so abused in my life.
I agree. He's a motherfucker, and there are lots of fantasies I have, but I'm trying to stay on track to do the most effective thing we can in the time that we have left.
Okay, you doing okay?
Well, everything's fucked up, and I'm working very hard to do the things that I can. I'm trying to get traction with lawyers and journalists.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. It's a lot of work.
All right. It took me about 3 or 4 days to get my head back.
Yeah. Yep.
When we finally came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have, of course, fantasies about Roberta and Debbie letting you loose out of that corner. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had me cornered. They jammed me up, and I tell you, I kind of leaned out and told him to shut up. And then I lunged out, and the girls grabbed me and threw me back in the corner.
Yeah.
I had a lot more to say, but they told me to be quiet. So
yep.
Okay.
What I wanted to talk to you about is my intention to go public with this. And yes, it is a risk. And let me tell you what I think. Besides the fact that I think they're wrong, and that it's bullshit, and that I think it is slander against my dad to harm his reputation, I also think the defense attorneys and even Parks saying this about my dad is a tactic they are using to get leverage on us to keep quiet, to be ashamed not to speak up about.
I agree.
And so, so I want to, even though in my heart I know it's a risk and I have fear about it, I intend to go public with what happened. And of course, well, on one hand, I'm trying to get a journalist to cover it. And if a journalist covers it, I do lose control over the framing and the narrative.
Yeah.
And I am going to take out a full-page ad in the Missourian with my victim impact statement, which will include a paragraph or two about this accusation. And I'm going to say it clearly that my dad is not a pedophile. He was gay. And my mom and dad chose to stay married. And being gay and pedophilia are not the same thing.
Right. I agree.
And I want to make. And
I agree with the whole thing.
Okay.
Kenny and your mom agreed to stay married, and Kenny was gay. He wasn't openly, not around here or much in. With Sonny, he was there, but
yeah.
But I have no qualms with that. Kenny was Kenny. He was a great guy and good brother.
Yeah.
I loved him, and they're smearing him, trying to saying all that shit, to make us think, well, we need to keep quiet because they're gonna publicize that Kenny was a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't believe it, and you don't believe it, and they're just trying to pull the wool over our eyes to keep quiet.
Yep. And so I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him to it.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna put it on YouTube.
The video.
Yes, I am.
What video?
What do you mean, what video? I told you I got this on video, right?
Oh, you got? I thought you recorded that just recorded what was being said, not the whole room.
I got the Jeffrey. I got the video.
How the hell did you do that?
The watch I was wearing. And you know what? You know what? Dad would love this. He would fucking love it.
Oh yeah.
He'd be so proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything about that.
No.
Good.
You just,
that is good.
yeah, you
I
just
like that.
keep it under your hat until this motherfucker blows, because I'm gonna string up.
Yeah.
And I can just hear Dad saying something like that.
Oh yeah. String that son of a bitch up, take him behind the bar and hang him.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Squeal.
Yeah, I thought you just had an audio, not a video.
Yeah, I have both. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So
I'm not much good at getting things down on paper, but I'll support you in everything you do.
well, thank you, Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
So please do, however you need to, let some family members know that this is coming,
Mm-hmm.
and to not talk about it. Well, I don't know. Just don't talk about it. Don't talk about it outside the family until this goes public.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be better just to let him find out.
No, I'll leave that up to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, okay. I'll take care of it.
All right. Yeah, I try to think about people's feelings as if I got to take care of everybody. But
yeah, well, you're doing right.
All right. And you all are going to be there on October 20th, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.